Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome to Jurassic World Bora Bora, the latest addition to the Jurassic Islands series by Kaylin69. Of course, as usual, if you want to download this map for yourselves, I'll link it down below. Go give Kaylin loads of love over on the Nexus for these pretty spectacular, consistent, constant, great looking map designs. Bora Bora today then is an island group in French Polynesia formed from an ancient volcano. It was independent until the late 1800s when the French decided to steal it basically, and I will say I've not had a proper look around because we're about to do the tour, but a rudimentary glance suggests this is a very good recreation of the kind of style of place that Bora Bora is. It's a lot of sort of seaside hotels, luxury resorts, that kind of thing, but with a bit of a Jurassic twist. We've got our balloons in the distance over there, which is fantastic. Bora Bora does helicopter tours and stuff like that, and we've got some artificial lagoons and lots of seaborne hotels, as you can see. With a dinosaur, what is that? Oh no, it's a low boat tour going past. Very cool. So we'll do what we usually do. We'll kick things off by walking around a little bit. Something is dying, so maybe I'll go fix that. Okay, I'm not sure why it was dying. Got plenty of food. So let's take someone over and check out Bora Bora. Now, I will warn you, my throat is absolutely killing me. It's like there's a apple or a tennis ball in there. It's very painful, so I'm going to be very low-key today and try to talk less. I will do a terrible job. But here we are, we've landed. We're on a singles holiday to Jurassic World Bora Bora. We've just been divorced, and this is our first holiday away. And we're here to explore. So, lovely little opening. We're expecting tropical vibes and stuff like that. Let's have a little poke around. Love a little fountain to kick things off with some eggs. Love an eggy fountain. Who doesn't love an eggy fountain? Nerds. That's who. Can hear the call of the dinosaurs in the distance. And we'll check out the main street let's check out Main Street first. So as usual, we've got those the billboards to me really make such a difference. It's kind of wild. Because you would have it, especially the Hilton one. That's absolutely perfect. So we've got a nice, relatively chill Main Street, a bit low-key. You'd expect this place to be low-key. You'd expect it to be open and natural and, luxury, but kind of contained at the same time, I guess would be the way to describe it. I don't know. Like a diamond necklace in a rat cage. Is that a good metaphor? Not really. So we've got one of our premium hotels available. Not the one I'm allowed to stay in, unfortunately. I've been relegated to the cheap stuff, but big old Jurassic hotel there near the coastline. And tell you what, Main Street looks pretty chill all the way down. We've got these lovely Joshua sort of style trees. Well, let's turn to the left and have a look down in this direction. Just got off the plane, need to stretch my legs a little bit. Need to take a look around, meet all the other tourists. And it is very much a tourist kind of trap, Bora Bora. All right, let's poke down here at the beach. All these lovely seaside hotels. And again, this is why it makes sense to do a Bora Bora here. Wait, now, how do I justify this in universe? That's why they chose to make Jurassic World in Bora Bora, because they had that infrastructure in place already. But the Jurassic Park hotel style, designed by famed architect John Jurassic Park, is a genuinely such incredible fit for how Bora Bora hotels usually look. This kind of thatch and wooden stilts and out in the water like that is precisely what it usually looks like. So that's a really, really good fit, and I think that looks really good actually. Let's head down here, have a little walk around. People gathering up. The security threesome, the three musketeers of park security there, hanging around. Oh no, man, we've got a little. Well, you're more like park workers. You're security. A little something over here. What are you when you're at home? It's an emergency shelter. Never mind. I kind of completely forgot. Good to know. Good to know. I feel safe now. Feel safe. So we've got a little pathway down here between these wooden slats, and it's going to take us down to the hotel section. Lovely little descending little beach there. Crystal clear blue waters, like a little blue cove. Head down here, and we've got all our little hotel path and all the hotel access along. It looks really good, actually. I really feel it's kind of what I imagine Bora Bora must feel like. Just you hear dinosaurs in the distance, which would make Bora Bora even... Like, I would have gone to Bora Bora already if it had dinosaurs. Beyond modern, don't be that person, okay? Beyond modern avian dinosaurs, yes. But yeah, just hop on. We can even have a little poke on the side. Oh, hello. And then you'd come out onto your balcony in the morning, you'd wave at the passerbys, you'd feel a little bit awkward that they've seen you in your bedroom. But there we go. Lovely view of the hotels. You can see a few more of them over there in the distance, which makes a lot of sense. Let's hop out for a little bit and see what we've got. So there's our hotel section. Lovely little curve there. Hotels spanning off the whole thing. We've got this kind of, what kind of feels like an artificial lagoon here in the middle. We've got some more lagoons over in the distance as well that we'll get to in a little bit. But I love that these are kind of sat on the sand. Like the sand kind of then falls off over here. But you know, in case you fall off your balcony or something like that, you should be a little bit protected. And this kind of slightly shallow water feels really cool and tropical. And yeah, really nice. So that's that. There's our main street. So we've got this, again, using these Safari Lodge receptions in a really nice way to kind of form this appropriate feeling wall between here and the beachfront. And that moves all the way down. Loads of hotels, loads of little shops. Just nice and calmly decorated. Nothing too crazy with this one decoration-wise. And I think we'll head over in that direction next. So let's pick someone to take over. You. And we're going this way, right? So I'm going to head over towards the beach itself a little bit more. We've got our... What are you? Oh, it's a log tour thing. There's a parasaur. Of course, there's a parasaurolophus. This is the third Cora 69... Kaolin, I should say, not Cora. I apologize. The third Kaolin 69 park we've... observed in a row, because they're just doing the best work out there at the moment. And you start to pick up on things that Kaolin likes to do quite a lot, like lots of parasaurolophuses, for example. Lots of logs hiding behind hills like the ones we just saw. They've got their style, and then you apply that to certain areas, and then each area has like its own individual twists. What if that's meant to be volcanic? Anyways, moving along, let's have a little poke down here. As I tried to swallow. No jokes. Oh, that was painful. I had a virus last week, and I finally got past the virus the last few days. I got pleurisy. I ended up in the bloody hospital. It was really rough. Like late last week, I was in hospital for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, all day. And they sent me home about 3 a.m. And now I'm sick again. Like, I feel like the virus is like, well, maybe we're not done with you, Rudiger. Maybe we'll be back. Maybe it's virus part 2 electric boogaloo time. So we're in a slightly more, what feels maybe like slightly, you know, there are people who live on Bora Bora, like locals and stuff like that. It feels like we're maybe in an area somewhat more akin to that, or maybe, you know, just a bit of backstreets area, sort of maintenance stuff for the hotels. There's a cheeky little hotel over there at the side. And let's head this way to the right. This is where I wanted to go. Go check out these little hotel sections down here. Again, lovely waters. Having the sand so close to the top gives it this beautiful light colouring, which is, I'd say, really appropriate. This is very open and swing down here. Little hill. Love a little hill. Dave. No pineapple shirts spotted quite yet. But, you know, if you're going to see a pineapple shirt, it's this guy. It's summer resorts where bored couples desperately trying to save the last remnants of their decaying marriage go to, you know, bring it back to life. And they figure that, oh, the way to do that is to hook up with some random dude in a pineapple shirt. They're wrong, of course, but then they'll go home and pop out a kid and think that'll save the marriage, and that's not going to do it either. And eventually they just break up like 10 years later and cause irreparable harm to said child. That's neither here nor there. Right, moving on. Not that I think you should stay together for the kids. Anyways, we're getting very distracted. So we've just crossed over a little bridge area. Again, lots of lovely Jurassic Park style hotels at the side. And onto this little island section. Again, we've got some of these Maltese buildings. We've got a little visitor centre over here at the side, which feels very appropriate for this kind of area. And I think we're going to hop up again. Boop. So where are we? We're over here at the moment. I don't know why. There's one Dimetrodon that keeps dying off in the distance. We haven't actually seen any dinosaurs on our dinosaur tour so far, but there's a lovely little teardrop island over there at the side. It's very neat and tidy, you know, in the pathwork. It's nothing spectacular in the pathwork. There's nothing over the top this time, but it's just very clean and very Bora Bora. So that's basically this part of the park done. Really nice, looks fantastic. Let's go check out something else. Is that the boat tour? That is the boat tour. We've got this long winding path, lots more open, no fences or anything, just natural by the beach. WC every now and again, a couple of shelters. Long winding path takes you right by the boat tour. Let's hop on the boat tour for a little bit. Let's see where it goes first of all. It seems to just wrap around this lagoon here, but there are dinosaurs on that side. So we're going to check out our new river rapid ride. Boop. Or we're not. These have been broken for me lately. I think I've done something wrong because this definitely used to work, and for some reason my Jurassic tours and stuff like that just aren't working anymore. Same way the bus didn't work the other week. This definitely used to work. I've definitely ridden this before, but for some reason they're just dead now. But we'll do it this way. We'll go more cinematic with it. Here we are on board. Come to Bora Bora and experience our lively boat tours. No. All right, let's poke over. It actually looks really cool like this. Let's poke over this side and see what we would experience on this side of the water. So you can see the balloon tours hanging overhead. Quite a lot of them, must be said. It's one of the problems with the balloon tour. There's a lot of them. We can see our viewing dome up there on the hill. There's our log viewing gallery as well. Another viewing gallery here. Again, using the aquatic ones in a different way, which I really like seeing. I think they're really good viewing galleries. And what have we got here? We've got Myosaura. We've got Myosaura, got Aranosaurus, got Parasaurolophus, got Syntausaurus, got a Triceratops in there, got some Stegos in there. Just absolutely Edmontosaurus. Just a metric ton. Actually, lots more than metric tons of herbivores hanging right by the coast. They're naturally contained by the waterways. Maybe they'd come down to drink, but you'd be relatively safe in your boat. Maybe there's a little invisible fence doing work as well. Keep swinging around. Oh, what is it? That Carno was just glaring at me. Jesus. Spooky, spooky stuff. Yeah, very nice. Right, we're going to hop over this side. So, we're going to hop on the zip line, because I know there's something I want to check out over here. You see, we've got this whole new section over here. We can land on the zip line, take a walk down. There's some hotels, there's some lagoons, yada, yada, yada. So, zip line. Whee! Wish I had a body. We've all been there, right? We've all wished we had a body. Clonk. Let's take someone over. There's no one there, but that's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Back to Rudiger style. Yeah, it looks really nice. I just love seeing... I really like this idea of these themed parks and taking... You know, it's all islands. It's all Jurassic Islands, but it's all based on different parts of the world, and it's all got that sort of unique local flavour. I really like it as a concept. Very curious to see what they keep doing. The only one I really wanted to see was Galapagos, and unfortunately I can't make it work. But what's going on over here? Now, I can't really see in, but there are some creatures in this exhibit I would like you to see. There we go. So that is our extinct gigantic capybara. I can't remember the full name. It's Joseph something. Joseph Attinger or something like that. But a really cool modded animal that feels very appropriate for this sort of environment. Okay, you wouldn't have... Hello, buddy! Okay, yeah, I don't think there are capybara in Bora Bora, but still. It's tropical. Mammalian. It's nice to mix it up like that. There's also some galleys strutting around, which definitely feel like the kind of dinosaurs that would happily live with a gigantic extinct capybara. Hello, buddy. Oh, you're kind of adorable, actually. Oh, sleepy. There's some fountains in there, some eggy fountains. From some fantastic mods from RDRR. Yeah, cool. Let's carry on walking. We'll head towards the lagoon. Again, we've got a lovely... Oh, look at it underneath the hotel. Oh, I didn't know they could do that. That's great. It actually looks really good. It's really hard to get shadow into these games. Oh, I can go in. Because the one thing Evolution 2 has struggled with, from my personal tastes is a lack of verticality, but I think having this gigantic tree, I mean, big tree back in full force, and this gigantic hotel kind of hanging over, I think this is the Triceratops Lodge, creating all this shadow is really different. It's something you don't get to see in this game very often. Oh, hello. Yeah, they're a really cool mix, and the galley even has like the same sort of colours as the cappies. They fit together really well. That's a cute little exhibit. God damn, that's a lot of balloons. That balloon tour guide is making absolute bank. Jerry, I believe his name is. Jerry the tour guide. Right, anyways, let's have a little poke down this side of the park. Very low key down here. Just a nice little wander by the beach. Go check out these lagoons, see what we've got hanging around in there. I've heard there are some pretty cool species. We've got some Dryosauruses in here. You know, if nothing else, this is always a good test of how much I remember all the dinosaurs in this game. Homolocephaly over there as well, my beloved. Again, hotel right in. I love that. I just want, let me live in this hotel. Let me live in this hotel with the dinosaurs right there next to me. Imagine waking up in the morning, looking down and seeing these little guys. Well, Triceratops is quite big, but you know what I mean. Absolute dream. Bora, Bora, Bora. Oh, yeah. I will never do that again, I'm sorry. Okay, so we've got a slightly more modern hotel section over here by the lagoons. Interspersed with some local foliage. Still keeps that same sort of vibe. But, you know, it's good to mix things up like this. Some people prefer different styles of hotel. Always feels a bit weird to me to go to somewhere and then... Well, I mean, I don't really like a fancy hotel personally anyway, but... to stay in something that you stay in the middle of London, for example, seems weird, but people are into different things, and you've got your little more inland hotels here. I'm sleepy. It's a long flight, guys, and I keep kicking my seat. So I threw him off the plane, but it's too late. Okay, there is our... Oh, hello. There's our lagoon right there. I can see a viewing tower over there in the distance. Unfortunately, I can't jump. I lost my ability to jump in a tragic accident in 1943. I'm very old these days. Let me see if we can find a way to view this lagoon. Helicopter tour going on over there. Oh, hello. Hit the edge there. Didn't realise. Let's swing bada around to this right-hand side. Welcome to Rudiger's tour of Bora Bora. I have to imagine this would be its own YouTube channel I would be recording for. You know, it's like a travel vlog. I can't go that way ever. And then I just get lost. Let's go this way. Look, I just got off the flight. I've never been here before. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to follow the crowd. That seems like a good idea. Get my morning running. Look at all these lazy so-and-sos. Gotta get your cardio going. Get your blood pumping. Here we go. What have we got here? What is this? There we go. Right, so some cool stuff here, because that right there is a bull shark, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. By Leaf, I believe. Very, very cool, though. Feels very appropriate for this kind of place. Bull sharks and archelons. Really appropriate. You know, sea turtles and sharks. And Bora Bora does have a lot of sharks. They've got black-tipped reef sharks, or whatever it is, in the water. We've got some ichthyes over there as well. Hello, beautiful. Big boy, aren't you? Yeah, I think the bull sharks are a fantastic addition. We've got a sunken ship down there and some lovely wreckage. Oh, got some nothos as well. Let poke around. I still don't understand the view in these things. Why am I attached to the wall and why am I so tall? It's never going to make sense to me. Right, so there we go. Lovely viewing gallery. Got to see the bull sharks. Should be in there somewhere. Love to see them kind of in the surrounding waters as well. That would be a really nice... Oh, no, I kind of want to build that as well. But, you know, imagine just having like an invisible... I guess you can't have an invisible fence. That's the problem. I'm going to try that out at the end. I don't think I've ever tried manually putting a aquatic creature into the sea. I'm just gonna give that a go. Oh, hello, big boy. Got our Mosa, we've got our Shoney. This is the big one. This is new as well. This is our... I cannot remember, actually. I can't remember what you are. I'm sorry. Prognathodon is what it is. Got a Prognathodon in there. Got our Dunkel. This is definitely the land of the giants, this one over here. Very cool. More Archelons. Okay, so we've checked out... Oh, we've got... Yeah, another one. Oh, sweet. Oh, this is our log viewing. We can see our... Is that what's over there? Oh, we've got some Rexes, we've got some Indominus, we've got some Allos. Again, I feel Kaylin has a habit of putting maybe a few too many carnivores in exhibits, but each to their own. Love those balloon tours. Look at that. What a little beauty. Right, we're going to hop back out. Blah, 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 blah. We'll take a little look at this from the sky. So this curves all the way around. And then you've got a viewing tower over here at the edge of the water. It's looking out over the harbour, over the bays, over the lagoons. I really like how this lagoon feels. It feels like two separate things, doesn't it? It feels like two separate biomes. This one with that lighter coloration, and this one's deeper and darker and lower down to the ground. Really nice shaping, and just, again, feels luxury and feels resorty. Love how it curves into the pathwork there. Feels, you know, very much part of the whole thing. And just having like fake lagoons next to real lagoons next to the ocean. Yeah, it's really cool. It makes the lagoons feel more like fences rather than discriminate buildings, you know what I mean? We've got lovely sort of rock areas in the middle as well with some new plant life. You can see here we've got some ivy from Planet Zoo, as it happens. And over here we've got some more plant life as well on the rocks. And even a, well, what could have been a walking path in the middle, but looks really cool in the middle there as well. So this is our big one, and this is our little one. I'm going to show you the bull sharks up close, because why not? If I was at... There we go, bull shark. Bull shark. Very cool. Dun, 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 dun. Lovely stuff. I'm just going to try this out now that I had an idea. So we're going to use a dinosaur spawn tool by Chaodenic, and we're going to grab a bull shark. And can I just... If I just plop this here, for example... What does it do? Just sits there. Okay, so it has to be a lagoon, unfortunately. They're just gonna... I don't know. There's some weird Jaws B-movie going on here. Land shark. What you could do then... what you'd have to do is kind of cover the entire outskirts in a lagoon if you wanted to make that work. Look at that. Look at that open ocean. Again, just all custom land and stuff like that, all well made. We've got this lovely volcanic region over here on the side, separate from the resort. Actually links in down there, though. As you can see, kind of just part of the land. Again, the basal terrain work is what starts everything else. It's the template from where the rest of the park comes from. I'll shut up now. Right, so anyways, we've got that in our middle section over here. We've seen this a few times via different viewing domes, but you can see we've got several carnivores over on this side. We've got our Vastastosaurus Rex over there, my beloved. Just some cool individual choices here on like what, you know, mods have been included to make the park feel appropriate. I guess V-Rex does feel kind of appropriate for this sort of environment, so that's cool to see. You can see again this feels volcanic, and it kind of splits off into several exhibits over here. We've got a more sort of sauropod focused one. We've got our Brachys and Nigers. We've got our, well, mainly Brachys and Nigers, really. We've got a Diplodocus in there as well. So we've got carnivores, we've got our hadrosaurs, we've got our... Wait, no, what's this over here? We've got our stegos and our trikes and our chasmos and our loros. And then over here, we've got our smaller carnivores. Yeah, Metriacanthosaurus and Carnotaurus and Majungasaurus. Stuff like that. All hanging around on this lovely floral beach right by the water. So you can see how the inner island looks really natural, but has been divided into 4 distinct dinosaur habitats. And then a 1,000 balloons over the top of that. We've got a little bit more. Over here, we've got our pterosaur section. So you could actually arrive here via this arrival point. It's just a little thing. We've got a remote viewing entrance here, which I assume... For some reason, I can't click onto that and click onto that. That's very strange. Boop. There we go. Very cool looking. And again, this viewing tower just works really well. You can, move all around it. It's got glass all over the top. These aquatic viewing towers are perfect. I really hope we get like an equivalent for the land. There's our tiny little fish feeder, little rock-borne pool up there in the sky. Very nice. And there's also, that's our pterosaur island. Lovely little strip of land over here. Don't know if there's anything on this. I think it's just natural, just like the edge of the lagoon, basically. And you can see how it kept the sand higher there and lower there. It just makes it feel again like it's sort of splitting the ocean and the resort, I guess. But with a little gap there breaking into the wider ocean. It's just really nice terrain work. I'm really impressed with the terrain work on this one more than anything else. I think that is largely it, ladies and gentlemen, for Bora Bora. Bora, Bora, Bora. Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so really nice work once again by Kalien69. Let me hop into this mode over here. We'll do a little bit of a flyby kind of thing. So yeah, you can get a good feeling for the whole resort there. Big natural island over here, and then it kind of splits off. And again, if you go if you're not that familiar with Bora Bora, go Google it, and I guarantee you'll think it just looks like this. Basically, it's very, very similar to this. Lots of curvy little inlets and stuff like that. The way the hotels are done, like this in particular on the left, and that over there, very, very similar in styling. And I think just another fantastic Jurassic World location. Basically, really wants me to go and build a park. I keep resisting the idea because I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet, but I am tempted to get our park build going pretty soon. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Definitely go give Kalien69 loads of love over on the Nexus. Like I say, I'll link those down below. They do have several other parks. Of course, we've showcased some of them over here on the channel, but you can download them for yourselves, get some design ideas, see how they've done certain things, stuff like that. If anyone has any idea why these aren't working for me, please do let me know. I think I'll just reinstall the mods and hope that fixes it, but my tours, these have definitely worked. Have they worked in the past? Have they worked? I'm not sure they have, actually. Maybe I've lost my mind. Always possible. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Probably not as lovely as it would be if you were in Jurassic World Bora Bora, but that's the way of life. And I'll see you lovely folks very, very soon. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.